Aiboan and Vanakkam and greetings. Thank you for joining this presentation on helping you to find care workers. My name is Jean-Marc Flambert, and I have been involved in the tourism industry for the last 2 decades. But over COVID, I moved and transitioned to the care sector, working in the UK with a care company, mid-sized, with 10 care homes and 18 government contracts across London and the UK, home care or domiciliary care. So I have some experience and I understand what it is run a care company, what we need from our carers, and the skills and the attributes that they must have. So I have created this site, SriLankans Care, and the plan is, and we've started to bring Sri Lankans who are educated and qualified to the UK to work in the care sector. Of course, these are sponsored visa positions, so we have a partnership. So we know the issue. We don't have enough care workers. Bringing overseas care workers to the UK involves some unknowns. How do you go about it? Well, you have to work with the Home Office, you have to apply for a license, and we can guide you through that process. It's a little bit of paperwork, it costs a little bit, but it is and it does work in the long term. How do you find these carers overseas? Well, we'll help you. Pre-screened people and have at the moment about 30 people on our database, and we're ready to add 30 a month as long as there's a demand. So can they leave you once they come across? What if they're not serious about working? And there must be many other questions going through your mind, and we'd love to discuss them because we've done the research, mitigated the risk. We'd love to help you make it successful of carer who's coming from overseas and for you, the sponsor. Our solution is based on Sri Lanka because we are naturally caring in Sri Lanka, leading hospitality and tourism destination. The culture is one where it's an honor to care for the elderly and for loved ones, so it comes naturally. And one of our biggest exports is migrant workers working overseas, not tea, not tourism, or not cinnamon. Recently, we've started to have carers go from Sri Lanka to Israel and Cyprus, and it's been a big success. The government runs an NVQ level 3 course in healthcare, which is very thorough. And there's already an MOU between Sri Lanka and the UK. Sri Lanka High Commission here in London is working and supporting us to make this work. And we are working directly with the Sri Lanka Bureau for Foreign Employment in Sri Lanka to source the carers in there. So our carers will typically invest around 4,500, have their visa covered, flights, and have spending money for the first month to pay them. We will shortlist candidates based on your requirements. You can do Zoom interviews in the first. Where required, we'll make sure you have driving licenses. And if it doesn't work, we will pro rata our fees and refund you the money if they leave with it. And we will support you through the entire process. So what you can expect are trained carers. You can expect fair to good communication skills. And if you go to our website, srilankans-care.com, you'll be able to see another video, which is some of the carers being interviewed, so you get a feel for their communication skills. They will all be experienced in hospital or care homes. I think we don't have home care or domiciliary care in Sri Lanka. We've had to explain and train them on that. They will be disciplined and hardworking. They'll be full-time, looking for full-time work, and they'll be willing to work 50 to 55 hours a week, being paid accordingly. Some may not have personal moving equipment experience. We support them on that. And willingness to do personal care, domestic chores, and companions is in place. And most importantly, you can expect genuine desire to serve. That's why they're coming. We search for care from tough, who are compassionate, who are likable or personable, diligent and organized, punctual, who are able to write documented reports, who are able to use the technology that you're using, who are experienced and educated in care, and able to work long days. We've explained to them what domiciliary care is, and also work in care homes. They're ready to walk if they don't drive. They're ready to walk long distances during the day. They're aware that this is part of it. And where necessary, we will make sure that they have a license. So we conduct our interviews by Zoom, generally in the mornings. Sri Lanka is 5.5 hours behind ahead of the UK. And we will shortlist carers who understand your needs, who are able to adapt to the UK, who will care for your customers, and will be able to use the reporting and so the apps within in place. And most importantly, that they will be able to react in a calm way. So if any of that sounds exciting and you think, well, maybe that's for me, please do reach out and give me a call or send me a WhatsApp because we'd love to talk to you and to have a further conversation, answer any of your questions, and help you to have some extra carers who are hardworking, diligent, and genuinely want to care for people. Thank you, and Ayubowan.